for the first time in forever, they talked about this record voting that they got. But if we've never known what the votes were in the past, how do we know that this was record voting? Is this just them pumping up their show? Or, they said we got record votes. It's like, great, but I don't know what any of the numbers were in the previous 32 seasons because you never talk about it. You just say, go vote.
Right. We don't know. There's no transparency. It's kind of like Netflix ratings. You're like, I don't know what happens. But I think for them to be able to promote it, it helps with their next season in terms of advertisers thinking of all the eyeballs that are there. And, I'm going to bet that their advertising rates for ABC next season skyrocket for the show. And in this day and age, in 2024, to see a ratings rise, I mean, the last seasons, like we saw a rise last year, but if you go to the prior seasons when it was on ABC, it was struggling, high threes, 3 million, 4 million, and that demographic was getting older and older. They're loving that all of a sudden 18 to 24 is watching again.
I didn't even look at the ratings. What were the ratings for the finale? How many eyeballs did it get?
5.2 million, which is great.
Wow. Yeah. Okay.
In this day and age, that's great. That's fantastic. I mean, if we go back to the era of, season 10, it was 20 million people, but those days are over because there's so many different places that people are watching it. And of course, yes, they're watching it on ABC, but they're also watching on Disney Plus and Hulu and, next day on demand. So the metrics are a little bit different. I'm not sure that it eclipses 20 million either anymore, but the fact that people are talking about it and that it is water cooler talk, ABC is thrilled.
Yeah. I mean, 5.2 million for what it's done versus, like you said, the most recent seasons is way better. And that's good for them.